One thing we often get asked by new sellers is which categories should they be focusing on when starting with Amazon FBA? Well, here at Profitl, we actually recommend to sell in all categories because you don't want to restrict yourself. But it got us thinking, is there a category which is better for sourcing than others? So today we're going to be heading out to the shops and trying different types of stores to do retail arbitrage. So on our list today, we have Sports Direct for sportswear, Boots for beauty items, and Sainsbury's for grocery or just general items really, as they do sell a bit of everything. We'll be spending 30 minutes in each of these shops doing some retail arbitrage using the Profitl mobile app. We'll run through all the products, the profit and the figures at the end, so make sure to stick around until then, and as always, hit that subscribe button. So the first shop we headed to was Boots to have a look for our beauty items, and we spent 30 minutes scanning items in this shop, and sadly we didn't have a huge amount of success, but we did manage to find one potential item, and it was this cucumber moisturizing lotion. So we could buy these for £1.35 each, and on Amazon they were selling for £5.99 at the time. Now it wasn't a huge seller, it was only selling up to 27 units a month, but it was making not a bad profit, so 87% return on investment and a £1.37 profit per unit. And if you don't know already, the return on investment figure is the one we're always looking at as opposed to the actual profit figure, and we usually try to get about 30% return on investment as a minimum. Now sadly we didn't find any other items in Boots, so we purchased 15 of the cucumber lotion, so stick around until later in the video so you can see the full profit we're expecting for them to return. So next on the list was our sports category, so we were heading into Sports Direct. Again, we had another 30 minutes in here scanning product, and sadly this one was a big fail. We probably scanned 30 to 40 different items and we didn't find anything with enough profit to make us want to buy it. We did also find a lot of the products in here didn't actually exist on Amazon, so technically you could make money by creating these listings, but personally for us, we like to sell on listings which are already created so we can view the history, make sure it's selling. If we had to create these listings ourselves, we would have to generate all these sales, and we just don't want to be doing that. That is too risky for too small returns, so for us, just not worth it. Now before we get into the next shop, we did just want to let you know about a Profitl YouTube discount code which can save you some money on your Profitl subscription. We'll make it pop up just here. That's going to save you either 5% on yearly plans. Yearly plans already have over 50% off, or 20% on monthly plans forever, so make sure to take that down. We will leave it in the description as well. So you've seen our journey into Boots and Sports Direct. We're now heading into our final shop, which is Sainsbury's. So we had pretty high hopes for Sainsbury's. In the past we found loads of great retail arbitrage deals. If you've seen some of our old videos, you would have seen this as well. It can be very lucrative for retail arbitrage, but today we didn't have a huge amount of success. We only found one product which was potentially of interest, and it was this simple purifying gel which we could buy for £5, and at the time it sold on Amazon for £9.61. But sadly that meant it was only a 16% return on investment, so the profit was just a little bit too low for us. It would just be a little bit too risky, and as well as that, it was marked as a poor buy on the Profitl ranking, so we had to leave this one. So after about 30 minutes of scanning items in here, we decided to call it a day, and sadly it was another fail, so not a hugely successful retail arbitrage trip today. Now by now you're probably wondering about our potential profit from the total trip. And as always, we like to be super real here at Profitl, and we hope that shows you aren't always going to have successful retail arbitrage trips. You are going to have times when you find absolutely nothing, and there'll be other times where you'll find absolutely loads. So today it was just a one potential product, and this would return us about £15 in profit. So really not that great, to be honest. Some people may say not even worth it, but let us know in the comments what you think. Should we be disappointed with today's trip? Now for us, we're not too bothered. As mentioned previously, sometimes you're going to have really successful trips, other times you won't. That is the world of Amazon FBA and business in general. You're going to have a lot of wins, but you're also going to have losses as well. But it is really important not just to buy things for the sake of, which can happen with retail arbitrage, especially if you spend hours in shops scanning products and you've had no success. Sometimes you may be tempted to buy products which you're not 100% on. This is something we really recommend not to do. Really important to stay mentally strong, and as long as you can do that, you have a great chance of being a successful Amazon seller. Now, retail arbitrage is just one of the many ways you can sell on Amazon. It's probably one of the harder methods. You do have to spend quite a lot of time. There is, of course, no guarantee of success. That is why a lot of people prefer the online arbitrage method. You are more likely to find good deals doing online arbitrage. You don't get a much better buzz than going out to the shops and finding a really profitable deal. And as we always like to say, it's always important to be as diversified as possible, so you don't just want to rely on one method of sourcing. So if you liked today's video, please do hit that subscribe button. And if there's any other videos you'd like me to make, please let me know in the comments. I do see all of your comments and try to reply to them as well. But that's all for today. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.